All right, cool. We're recording. All right, so we're gonna talk about rifles today. Well, I'm gonna talk to you guys about rifles, and you guys are gonna give me feedback. So we're gonna go over a few different rifles. I think having a rifle is important because you can do everything with these things. You can hunt with them. You can defend your home with them. You can defend against the IRS when they hire 87,000 new agents and have them all armed, which is wild. But what rifle do you choose and why? So this is an AR-15. This is a Zekins Precision. I bought this rifle in 2018 when I came back from Afghanistan. Without the optic, the light, and the foregrip, and the iron sights, it was about $1,100. I know that's a lot of money, but these things are honestly an investment. I got my brother one for Christmas, I think that same year. And I gave him a Delton, which is more of a starter rifle. And those run for about $800 to $900, depending on what they come with. But let's talk about why you would want to choose the AR-15. One, it's very, very easy to use. You have your charging handle right here. Uses these normal 30-round STANAG magazines. And then just charge the rifle back, right? Your safety selector is going to be right here. Mine's on a 45-degree offset, but that's how I like mine. Also, they're customizable. This is not the stock it came with. I actually put this on here myself. This is a Magpul stock. You'll see a lot of my rifles have Magpul stuff because I like their products. Also, the hand grip right here is also Magpul, as long as with the foregrip, actually. Yeah, so something about the AR-15 is that, one, they're very easy to use, and two, they're very soft shooting. When you fire this rifle, if you have good buttstock hold, a nice grip right here, and then also a good grip up here on the handguard or foregrip like mine, these rifles' recoil is almost nothing. So you can effectively engage targets, deer, IRS agents, whatever you want to call them. If the government is listening, I'm not going to shoot IRS agents, so just to clarify. Basically, these are cheap, relatively cheap. They're soft shooting. They're easy to take care of. You can break this gun down in a couple minutes just by this back pin coming out. You break the rifle in half, and you have your entire innards right here. And you can take this bolt out. You can do weapons maintenance, cleaning, all that. They're very easy to use. Some people don't really like them because they shoot a 5.56 or 223 NATO round. But I digress, and those rounds are actually very capable and inexpensive. Something that you want to get for your rifles is a sling. A sling to a rifle is like a holster for a handgun. It's something that you need to have because being able to sling this weapon around me gives me, one, now no one can take this weapon off of me by grabbing it, and also it gives me another, it just brings the rifle in closer and tighter when you are firing this rifle. But before you even get a sling, you need to make sure your rifle has iron sights. I run these little RSS or RBS iron sights on here. They're just backup ones. They flip down just like that. My brother has the Magpul ones. Those are also really nice. I like those. And then you can start, after you get your sling, you can start thinking about getting a red dot. This is a SIG Romeo 5 red dot. I have, probably 4,000 rounds through this rifle with this dot on it, actually. It has a nice little, it turns on by these two buttons on the top. So you just hold down those buttons real quick. Come on. Am I retarded? No. Okay. Come on. There we go. Okay. Takes a little bit. You just hold down this the plus button. So sorry about that. And it gives you a nice little dot back there. Hopefully you're gonna be able to see that pretty well. But that is something that you can use to easily aim or easily acquire targets, and then basically you don't have to worry about lollipopping or anything you have to worry about with irons. You can basically not worry about with red dots or holographics. We'll get into that too. Yeah, so first things first, sling, or excuse me, iron sights and sling. You should buy them together. They're very good to have. And then you can start thinking about getting a weapon light. So this is the weapon light I have. It's pretty bright. Strobes too. This weapon light's made by Inforce. I think it was like, I don't know, 120 bucks. It's pretty powerful, pretty bright. If I had to go back and do it again, I would probably put a Surefire on this because Surefire is very proven to have good rifle lights. Yeah, so this is the AR-15. Next will be the AK-47.